Meanwhile, Jules, an incredible story in the US between Greg Berhalter and the Reina family.
Yeah, incredible, Nathan. I'm going to try to sum it up if you don't know much about it. Greg Berhalter is obviously the US men's national team head coach, or certainly was during the World Cup, where there was a few incidents with Giovanni Reina, who is Claudio Reina, and Michel Reina's son, who didn't play much because he didn't have the right attitude, all of that. So we knew that happened. We knew that Berhalter mentioned it publicly, not naming Joe Reyna, but saying there was a player with the wrong attitude that we almost sent home during the World Cup. Then Joe Reyna putting a statement out saying, yeah, it was me, I apologize, blah, blah. We thought that story was finished.
Never finished.
Never finished, because the Berhalter family and the Reyna family have been best friends forever. Joe Reyna's dad, Claudio, former Manchester City player, of course, from a
teammate of mine, actually.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
And Greg Berhalter played together. They were together at youth football at university with the US team. They've been friends for like literally 40 years. The two wives, the two mums, have been friends. They were roommates at university, played together at university, so they've been friends for 40 years as well, or something. And now none of that exists anymore, because Giovanni Reina's mum, Michel Reina, was the one who went to the USFA by saying that there was an incident 30 years ago where Greg Berhalter kicked his wife. He was his girlfriend at the time, so domestic violence, if you want, and basically dished the dirt on Greg Berhalter to the US Federation as payback, almost, as what Greg Berhalter did to Joe Reyna, her own son. But again, they're like families. You know, they're like brothers and sisters, and that's how close they were. And then she goes and does that because she doesn't agree with what the coach has done with her son during the World Cup, where his attitude was wrong.
Do you not think there's potentially more to it than that? Because I get what he's saying about the World Cup stuff, but if she's had that information with her for basically the 30 years, maybe that's why they were so close. What's it saying? Keep your enemies close and
maybe.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Is that what?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, but how can you go from being like literally?
It's the accusations are very serious. You know that we all have to mention that, but the timing of it and the nature of it. Like, what does she want now? Does she want him to be behind bars, or does she want him to lose his job? Or because from the job standpoint, maybe he would have been on his way anyway.
Yeah, so he's not technically anymore the coach because his contract ended in December 31st. I think if the Federation were thinking about renewing his deal, extending his deal, and for Greg Berhalter to stay as the national team head coach right now, considering Joe Reyna is, with Christian Pulisic, the biggest talent that they have, if you keep Berhalter, Reyna can't play anymore for him. It's not possible. If you want Reyna to be your main guy, which talent-wise he is really, you can't have Berhalter as a head coach.
Yeah, it's messy, as they say in the USA. Terrible. It's really messy.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.